Welcome back to Brothers Talking Sports. I'm your host, Oscar. Here, my co-host, Shay and Max today. Guys, how we doing?
Good.
Great. Today we got the AFC East preview. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. Talk about all 4 teams in this division. Also, Max's hot takes will be coming in this. Oh, God.
Is it like hot takes based on football or sports, or is it just like the most like stupid thing?
Most random thing I could find.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cartoon characters are coming soon. Hottest female cartoon characters.
Yeah, that's where we get canceled.
That's
where we
get. It depends. Is Candace 18? She's got to be 18 by now.
Let's just go.
She was like 14 in like 2012.
Let's just go.
I don't like. You can't end the series and she's not. You know.
All right, kids.
Oh, trivia.
It's trivia time. We got AFC East. Great. Yep, you definitely just saw the answers.
Lamar Miller for the first one.
Oh, great. You guys just saw
That's all I saw. I only saw the first one.
All
From
right,
2012 to 2015, who rushed for almost 3,000 rushing yards for the Dolphins? I wouldn't able to name any other running back, but I would have gone Lamar Miller. Like if I would have thought of him, it would have had to be him because
you definitely never would have thought of him. Though.
Dude, I remember him from Madden because I used to play with him in Madden a while ago.
So yes, I was Lamar Miller.
When was the last time the Jets won the AFC East? I believe it was 2009. It was with Mark Sanchez. I don't remember what year. It was 09 or 010 or no, 09 or 10, 2010. I feel like it's one of those two. I think they won it at least. But again, and they also could have been a wild card to make it those years. But I feel like they won it once with Sanchez.
So what are you saying, Shay, there?
I'm going to go 09. I'll go 09.
Max, when was the last time Jets won the AFC?
06.
AFC East.
I don't know.
06?
Definitely not 06.
Definitely not 06.
In 2018, who was the leading receiver for the Buffalo Bills? It's not Stephon Diggs. It is Sammy Watkins.
Okay.
I think it's Sammy Watkins.
All right.
It's what? Oh no, I think it's Sammy Watkins this year, and then it's John Brown the next year. But I could be wrong. It might be John, but John Brown's in there too.
You go John Brown. I go Sammy Watkins.
No, I'm gonna go Sammy Watkins. You go John Brown because I know John Brown had a big year. Like, I think it might have been 2019. He had the big year though, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I got it right. See,
it was John Brown, of course.
All me.
I knew he had
2002, the last time.
So I guess they didn't. They went to the AFC Championship in 09 and 2010, back-to-back years. I guess they just were a wild card still both those years.
You got to think the Patriots won almost every single year.
No, I know, but I thought the Jets won it one of those years for some reason. I thought the Jets, but I guess they were a wild card team and made it both those years because they beat the Patriots.
Yes.
In at least one of those years, they beat the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And then John Brown. Okay, well. I thought it was 2019. He had his big year, but maybe he also had one in 2018.
Again, I thought my first question was the hardest one, but again, I kind of
Lamar Miller.
I kind of spoiled Lamar Miller. All right, which team you guys want to start off with first? Patriots, Jets, Bills, Dolphins.
Let's do the least exciting one of them all.
New England,
guys. My hot takes. Are we kidding?
We forgot it.
Do you have like a thing to pull up, or is he
I got a thing to pull up.
Oh my goodness!
Come on, guys. I come prepared. I'm like fucking Oscar.
That looks like a tier list.
There it is.
Oh, this is what we're talking about.
Okay, I guess. No, you know what? Fucking show the whole thing.
Show the whole thing.
Show the whole thing. There it is. So we're gonna start at Outback. The reason why I put Outback last is because remember the story?
I do remember.
We're like, let's go to Outback. So we get to Outback. We get seated within like a minute. It was pretty quick. We get the menus and Shay opens it. He goes, "The bitch is $18." And we all look at each other and we go, "Should we make a run for it?" And we just booked it and we went to
because any steak they had there was like $25.
No, it was expensive. It was expensive.
This was before I think we had Texas. This was before we might have had Texas Roadhouse. I don't even know if we had Texas Roadhouse yet. We're by us, which is obviously a significantly better place than Outback.
Yes.
So yeah, we kind of were like, yeah, this is not worth it. And I agree. Listen, Outback, for what I know, it's a chain like steak place, but there's other options that are better, like.
No, I only have it there just because the fucking prices, man.
It's not even. Also, every time I feel like I go there, I get overcooked steak or like something like that, and I feel like Texas Roadhouse is better, and then Longhorn Steakhouse, which is another one that people have. We don't have one of those by us. Is better. Subway in D tier is criminal.
Okay, no, the reason why I've been to Subway plenty of times. Used to love Subway growing up. Recently, man, they've been just fucking me in the ass.
The only complaint I have about Subway is the employees that work at Subway.
It might be that, but I don't know. The bacon just sometimes isn't it. Sometimes there's just OD lettuce. I can't eat Subway half the time. Like I have a Subway sandwich sitting in the microwave right now just because I couldn't eat it.
Let me say this: if I'm going to get a sandwich, I'm not going to Subway.
That is true. Like I would probably just go to like a deli.
I don't know why
I would
Jersey
probably go to
Mike's
like a
isn't on
deli
here.
and get a sandwich.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean Subway's bad. It's just that those other deli, like there's a deli by my house that's really, really good. So like I want to go there to get myself a nice sandwich.
See, now, if we're talking about Subway and like the South, it's probably like a lot higher because your sandwiches down there suck.
Do they? Here's the thing.
Oh, you've been to the South?
There's other sandwich
No,
places.
I'm not kidding you.
Like Jersey Mike's. And,
Yeah, if I had Jersey Mike's on here, they'd be like B or A tier.
And
They're
I
pretty
don't know
good.
what the other one is that I'm forgetting about. Is it
Your
Firehouse?
A tier, God no.
Yes.
God no.
I think
Jersey
Subway
Mike's
at D
there.
tier is low still because if I'm like, oh, I'm going to the beach, I need a sandwich that's gonna last me like that I can get at like 11 o'clock and it's good at like 5 o'clock. Like I'm gonna go to Subway and like get myself a nice sandwich and it's gonna be good. And now they got the foot-long cookie. I don't know how you hate.
We know you love footlongs.
I don't know how you hate the foot-long cookie.
It's Adobe. It's just dough.
I
It's
would
just fucking
put-
It
dough.
is dough, but that's their cookies. Their cookies are
No,
doughy
no.
cookies.
The regular cookies are way.
Did you get
better
it
than their
warmed?
fucking-
Did you get it warmed up?
Yes.
There's some-
I got
Uh-huh.
it right off. It just.
I was a fan. It was hot and it was good. I don't know about that.
so
Jersey Mike's
You're
is,
going to want to get up and you're going to want to leave.
Jersey. Really? Jersey Mike's bread is so much better than Subway.
Yes.
Subway's bread is like looks like someone just took it and like twisted it a bunch
Well,
of times.
apparently they found erasers, pencil erasers
Wait,
in
I'm sorry.
their bread.
In Jersey Mike's or Subway?
No, it's Subway.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's like
They couldn't call it bread.
it's like
Look it up.
weird what it is. But Jersey Mike's they got good bread, very good bread. So
All right. Let's
I've
go.
only been to Jersey Mike's once.
and
bad
the bread I've been
experience.
a couple times and it's good and bread makes the sandwich. But again, I still probably rather would go to a Subway over Jersey Mike's because Jersey Mike's we have one in like Selden or something, which is
There's
like,
one right over here.
where? Oh, is there one in there? But just that's like 10, 15 minutes from me. There's like a Subway like literally like 2 minutes from my house. I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's get into the C tier.
Starbucks.
You're gonna offend a lot of
You guys
people. Dude,
offend a-
Starbucks is probably
Yeah, the
or
4%
S tier.
females
Here's
don't
the
watch
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. Starbucks doesn't have a lot of food options. If we're basing this just off food,
Yes, that's why.
okay. So off
It's
food,
dog shit.
To be fair, Starbucks should probably be in D tier if we're going off food because Starbucks doesn't have the only food I know that I get. They got fire chocolate croissants and some
Holy
cake pops.
fuck! I realize how bad your list is.
Starbucks, yeah, but if we're talking about just the food like as a fast food, like as a place, Starbucks is because the fact that you have Dunkin' Donuts in B tier, and I guess that's obviously because they have donuts over Starbucks.
Yes.
If we're talking about drinks and everything, Starbucks is A or S tier. Like that's
All right, well,
if you're gonna
go
base
get-
it off the
Go
food
get yourself a latte. You come back, okay?
from Starbucks, I'll go get myself a cookie crumble frappuccino and come back.
All right.
Let me say this: no way you fucking put Taco Bell and Burger King in C tier.
Burger King is fucking dog shit.
Okay, here we go. Say.
Burger King is dog shit.
Burger King is
Okay,
dog
I
shit.
absolutely hate Taco Bell with a passion. So
What?
yeah, Taco Bell is
No,
disgusting.
he doesn't like tacos.
Taco
bro.
Bell. No, I do like tacos,
Oh.
but Taco Bell meat is like 75% seaweed, so I don't even want.
You gotta realize their taco. If you ever,
Well, I always get steak
If you ever
there.
get a taco and you hold
Oh,
it like
really? They have
this,
steak there? I haven't been to Taco Bell in forever. Like
I always get steak. I
haven't
get the
been to
grilled
Taco
cheese
Bell.
burrito. Oh
if
my!
you ever look at the
bussin'.
tacos that they have, and you look at it like this, if you look at the meat, it looks like Diesel's throat.
Oh no, yeah, it looks absolutely disgusting.
I get steak every
Their
time,
food
so-
looks absolutely disgusting. I think I got one thing once, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try it." It was the most gross
Yeah.
thing I've ever had in my
Or
life.
Nope.
cinnamon balls too. Too much cum in the
And I
middle.
just won't go back to Taco Bell because it's that bad. I hate
Absolutely
it so
not.
much.
Taco Bell is an amazing.
I feel like Taco Bell either you love it or you hate it. It's
Oh,
like one
I
of those
love
things. Like,
Taco
there's
Bell.
people who love it, and there's people that hate it.
Yeah, no one's
Like-
in the middle of that.
Like
Trust me.
my tier list personally, Outback's fine in D. I'd probably move Taco Bell down to D tier because I hate Taco Bell.
Yeah, I love
Alright.
Taco Bell.
Burger King. I don't have Burger King very often because we don't have one that's like relatively close.
Burger
to us.
King, I used to be like, Burger King's okay. Dude, I have Burger King all the time now. Get 2 Junior Whoppers for $5 with bacon and cheese on them. Absolute
Really?
fucking steal.
See, I haven't been to Burger King in so
Absolute
long.
Okay,
fucking
well,
The
steal.
only thing I know that Burger King has.
There's not a better deal out there on the market for fast food
You're
restaurants
not wrong. All
than
these-
Burger King.
All their prices are inflated. I
Bur-
remember I used to get a McChicken for $1.59. Now it's $3.
Burger King has chicken fries and onion rings that are fire. So
That's
that's
the only reason
I
why
know-
they're not D tier is because of chicken fries.
their onion rings are. I mean, insane. Like I love their onion rings.
Burger
so much.
King
Their
is
burgers
like-
are just not.
I haven't
good
really got like.
burgers.
I'm curious. I actually want to go to Burger King now and see what's going on.
Yo, I'm
because-
taking Burger King over Wendy's all day.
No.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing about Wendy's. I like one thing from. All right, so we can go into B tier
The
now.
reason why Wendy's isn't B tier is because that's all around good. Everything I've gotten there, I haven't. Maybe the fries bring it down a little bit. If the fries were a little bit, I would be.
I like one thing from Wendy's. That's about it. Now I'll get a Baconator. That's really.
Yeah, I'll
all
get a
I like.
Baconator.
That's all.
That's
Their
yeah,
burgers
yeah.
and like gets a bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's. Like it's good. Like you're not gonna go wrong with a bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's. Double bacon
Here's the thing,
cheeseburger.
their
Double
fr-
bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's.
Wendy's
can't go wrong
fries
with
are
it.
ass.
Their fries are
They're
gross. I don't care if
they're
anyone
actually
says their fries are good. Their fries
They're
are
ass.
They're like
They're one of the worst
They
out there.
changed them a little bit to be a little better, but they're still like cardboard and unseasoned.
Yes.
That's just how they are.
They're
Every single
terrible.
time. Their fries are
Now-
gross. Their chicken nuggets also gross. Like they're like it's
Yeah,
like
I've
a
got
breading.
some bad batches of chicken nuggets.
And like
here.
everyone's like, oh, they're spicy nuggets. So the spicy nuggets are hot as hell. I will say they're spicy, but again, I don't think they're that good because like I have a McDonald's nugget and it's like way better. So I don't know. Wendy's to me is like a one product thing. Their Frosties are like wannabe milkshakes and they're not.
If you get like a really small one, I like it. But outside, I can't have like a huge one of fries.
It's like
can't.
ice cream.
You
You're just
can't.
eating ice cream
Yeah.
basically. It's not even like
Oh, but their new Cinnabon things.
see, I don't know.
Oh my god!
I haven't been to Wendy's in a while because again, I wouldn't go to Wendy's over any of the top places.
You know what
above
we
it.
should do for our next video? I'll lay out like burger from like Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. We'll just lay them out.
You should do blind taste test to really see like what like has the best.
We know Fats over there would love that.
I bet I could do good at that. At like
I think everybody could, yeah.
Sonic.
okay,
Sonic. The one time we had Sonic with Ezra, none of that, their menu, wide variety of.
Oh yeah, a
shit ton
lot of
I
stuff.
know they have a lot of stuff. You also
A lot of
forgot
things.
a
And
couple.
the stuff that we all got there, we all sat and ate in the car. Pretty good. I don't hear one complaint about it. We all ate pretty good that day.
I also like how you're able to pull up and drive, and you hit a button,
and then
you-
they come out to
they do come out on roller
I've
skates,
personally
yes.
never been to Sonic because I don't think we have one really close to us at all. I think
Not
the closest
really
is like at
close.
least a half hour from us or so.
yeah, Smith Haven Mall. That's the closest
Oh,
one.
there's one in the Smith Haven
Yeah.
Mall. That's not terrible. Okay. Where is it? In this? I don't even.
It's right across the street.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. What
On
you're
the
talking
other
about.
si-
I know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah, I haven't had Sonic, so I can't relate. But B tier, I've heard good things about it. People like it, seems so. It's good to see. Dunkin' Donuts in B tier is a little questionable because all they have is donuts.
It's just like there's so many fast food restaurants you're missing on here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But like,
Well, obviously,
donuts wise, they're not
we
that
all right.
bad.
We live on the East Coast, so In-N-Out not getting it. We don't rate In-N-Out.
Whataburger.
We've never had In-N-Out.
Can't rate that either.
We have Smash Burger. There's a Smash Burger
It wasn't even on there.
it's like 45 minutes away from us or so because I remember we were gonna get it one time.
Like Arby's isn't on this list.
Arby's, you say you love Arby's.
I love
You're a big
Arby's.
Arby's. Everybody hates Arby's, so I've
Well, listen, I get their chicken sandwich. I think it's pretty good. I like their curly fries. Are
Dairy Queen's not on here. That's a
Dairy
big
Queen.
one.
Dairy Queen's ass.
Really?
Except outside their ice cream.
See, I actually kind of like Dairy Queen's food.
Oh no, I thought
I get their
food was-
chicken tender basket. It's
Oh, I haven't gotten their
it's
chicken
solid.
tender
It's
basket.
actually
I got their
solid.
burger once, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't think their burgers are very
Yeah, their
good, but like
burgers are-
I like their chicken, like their chicken sandwich, chicken tender, like
All right,
basket.
so
Like, I think it's
all
pretty
right,
good.
so let's get back to the tier list. Max, why do you have Dunkin' Donuts B tier?
Because it's Dunkin' Donuts. It's a classic.
See, I don't know.
See, dude,
you
if-
can't put Dunkin' Donuts over like Burger King. I don't know about that.
And you can't put Dunkin' Donuts over
Burger King is a
Starbucks.
failed
the other
corporation.
he said that he put Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks because
Burger King is a wannabe McDonald's.
Dunkin' Donuts has donuts and Starbucks doesn't have donuts. That's why he put Dunkin' Donuts above there.
All right, let's hop into the A tier. Krispy Kreme A.
Krispy Kreme is S tier if we're just talking. Here's the thing: it's like not really like fat. It's
It's
donuts.
not fast
It's
food.
iconic.
It's donuts. If we're talking about like donuts tier list, it's S tier. It's delicious. I love Krispy Kreme. It's so good. But
Again, it was on the list. I just threw it up in A tier.
IHOP is not fast food.
It's not, but the pancakes
Nope.
are delicious.
IHOP is
A
actually
tier.
delicious. I love IHOP.
Me too.
IHOP might be in my S tier because of how good I love
Guys,
IHOP so much.
Now, Oscar, you love Five Guys, don't you? You love Five Guys.
Oh, what a joke, Max.
Five Guys inside you all the time. Oscar is consistently loving Five Guys. How many Five Guys do you take on?
All right, let's get back to the actual like restaurant
Yes.
Five Guys.
So how many Five Guys do you take on a night?
Max, I heard there were 6 guys in your bedroom last night. And you were the guy in the closet.
Five Guys plus one.
I'm gonna put you on pause.
Five Guys plus one.
Five Guys is probably S tier. I don't know how it's not
The
S tier.
prices. The prices.
Okay, that's fair.
Five Guys is good. Five Guys is probably
Very
the best,
good.
best burger you're gonna get is Five Guys. Like
OD with fries.
I don't
they're
know.
good. Their fries.
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is
Yeah,
no,
Shake
that's
Shack's
right.
better.
Where's Shake Shack? Shake Shack S tier. Shake Shack is S tier.
I forgot to rank
Shake Shack's
but
S
If I
tier.
did, it would be A or S.
Shake Shack's my number one. Five Guys is right below it. Five Guys is very good. Their fries aren't so good. That's a big.
Now,
I'm not a big
S
fan of their
tier
fries.
is-
Shake Shack's fries, ooh, very good.
Chick-fil-A.
Actually, I don't know about Shake Shack. Shake Shack fries are
If you get like their crinkle fries and you get them like as long as they're not soggy, which usually they're not. If you get them right away, th're nice and crispy and they're good.
they're okay.
Five
I'd
Guys,
rather take
Five
Five
Guys
Guys
are like
fries.
really greasy and
I'd rather
like
take Five Guys
soggy.
fries. Yeah,
I'm a crispy fry guy.
Oh no, I'm a soggy. All
Um,
right, stay in the S tier. Chick-fil-A, S tier.
Chick-fil-A is S tier. Yeah. Listen, I used to be a Chick-fil-A hater, like big Chick-fil-A hater. Also, where's Popeyes?
Oh yeah,
I'm a little mad. How's Popeyes not?
yeah. That's Popeyes on this
Popeyes
list.
is S plus tier. Okay.
I haven't had Popeyes.
What?
You like chicken sandwiches?
Yeah.
Do you want your mind to be absolutely blown? Go to Popeyes. That's the greatest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh my god.
I can eat. There was a deal on Uber Eats the other day. Buy one, get one free from Popeyes. Chicken sandwiches. And if you spent $25, you got 50% off. I was about to get 6 chicken sandwiches and fries for like $20. And I was ready to pull the trigger. I might do it still. Like, it's that good. It's so good. It's so good. Popeyes.
No way you put Chick-fil-A S tier.
No, Chick-fil-A's S tier. Ask anybody else, they're going to tell you Chick-fil-A's S tier.
Really?
Healthier chicken, good chicken. You can get anything. Service is great. Yeah, they're at Chick-fil-A's like definitely S tier. Ask anybody else, they're going to tell you Chick-fil-A's S tier.
Interesting.
100%.
I don't think their food's that good.
I was never into like I don't think they're chicken nuggets or chicken tenders or anything special.
Love it.
I think their chicken sandwiches are pretty good, but like
their spicy chicken sandwich, I'm a big fan of the spicy chicken sandwich. I really like their spicy chicken. Their fries are good. They just have everything just good there. Service is good. Like prices are solid. Like you're gonna get everything good at Chick-fil-A.
that's true.
All around, it's like the best thing. You're gonna get
That's
the
true.
best.
I
And that's
get
why I
that.
think it's S tier. McDonald's, I mean, that's like
I get McDonald's every day.
you have McDonald's
be
haters.
honest.
Listen, you have McDonald's haters who are like, oh, their food's great. No. McDonald's is S tier. Like they
S tier.
It's everywhere.
they got
S tier.
everything. It's iconic.
You can't
Food
escape
is-
McDonald's. You can't.
You want chicken nuggets? They're good. You want a burger?
Fries?
It's solid. I'm not a big fan of their chicken. Their
McFlurry, I'll put my dick in them. They're that good.
their McChickens I like, but I don't know about their actual regular chicken sandwich. I'm not the biggest fan
Yeah,
of it
like
now.
their buttermilk. Their
Yeah.
McChicken is like classic.
Not the
You
McChicken
got lettuce,
solid.
mayo,
Yeah, McChicken
chicken.
solid. Chicken
What
nuggets
else?
solid. Burger solid. Their fries.
And their app.
best fries.
Their app is great.
The app. Their breakfast. Delicious. Like everything about McDonald's is good. Domino's. I know we're all big Domino's fans.
We get it basically every.
I-
We get it for like the past like 3
I don't think
nights
I'm
in a
like
row.
gonna put Domino's in S tier.
I love
Absolutely
Domino's.
not. The amount of food I get for Domino's for $20 is actually insane.
Really?
I get 2 pizzas, I get cinnamon twists, and I get Parmesan bites.
I guess yeah. That's
All for
probably-
$20.
The only thing with Domino's, it is like the greasiest like thing.
Oh, that's why it's
ever
so good.
in the world. It is like
That's why
it
it's
is like
so good.
Dude, I opened the cinnamon
taste-
twist. There's a
ta-
pool of just. I don't even know what the fuck.
taste
it was.
wise, good. Probably for your body, absolutely the worst thing on this list.
Yeah, but
Probably
we're
because
kinda,
it's
we're
the,
young right now. We can put whatever the fuck we want. In our
also
bodies.
like my dad went in there once and was like, they don't like wear gloves or anything. Like they're just like bare hand touching food, so it's probably like contaminated with.
I'm
like-
probably eating somebody's like fucking.
yeah, I don't know, but Domino's at S tier. I don't know about, but listen, Domino's is very good. Yes.
Domino's is very
And here's the difference. Here's the thing though. We have like being from obviously where we're from, we have like great pizza. Like New York is known to have great pizza. So like you go other places and they love like they're big Domino's because they don't have good like normal pizza, but Domino's is their stuff. Like we have regular good pizza, but Domino's is still
Yeah,
cheesy. Their pizza, their
York,
cheesy
what
bread,
kinda-
their
Oh, okay.
lava cakes. I mean,
Oh my
it's just
God.
delicious all around the board. So I don't know if listen, I'm not gonna disagree. A lot of people probably will disagree, but
So if we're going off food, Domino's is in S tier. I mean, their food is just absolutely
if
absolutely
we're going
insane.
off our list, we're all putting Domino's probably.
Yeah,
S
S
tier.
tier.
We're keeping Domino's. Over.
So that's fine.
If we went our like true tier list, like Domino's and McDonald's are our S tiers probably. We would probably move Chick-fil-A down personally. And then obviously a bunch of other changes, but those are like the big changes.
Yeah, those are the big ones. All right, let's get into it, folks. Let's start with the Patriots. Let's start with the New England Patriots.
They're the best team in the league. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, I actually, it was funny because I looked at this team's roster and I said to myself, yeah, this team fucking sucks. I was like, these are your like 3 best players or 3 like most important players. Like, I looked at their roster and I went, who the hell can I put up here? And I was like,
I gotta actually make sure who I know who this is. Drake May. This is Ramondre Stevenson. Is that Gonzalez?
that's Gonzalez.
Okay, I didn't know if that was Christian Gonzalez.
Who else would you put up there?
Well, listen, Christian Gonzalez, he's very good. He's a good
He's a
player.
good player.
He was hurt last year.
Yeah.
Good amount. Ramondre Stevenson, he's a decent back. He was also kind of hurt last year a bit. So
Yeah.
And then Drake May, up and coming project at quarterback. If Drake May starts day one, this team is already doomed to fail.
Well, he is projected number 2 on the depth chart.
Okay, that's good.
When I looked at the depth chart, he was
Jacoby
number
Brissett should get the start. Also, now don't sleep on Joe Milton to be like a superstar in the league. The guy throws the ball like 85
Oh,
yards.
I don't think he'll ever play.
If he gets a chance,
He's a 3rd-string quarterback.
I know, but if he gets a chance, he could throw the ball 80 yards.
That's true.
Oh, they don't have Belichick anymore.
Hail Marys,
That's Cam Newton right there. They're basically you got Cam Newton on steroids out there. coming
arm
out.
punts, and Hail Marys. Joe Milton.
He's like 6'6", 240 and jacked. Like this guy, they come out and let him just throw it deep.
It's crazy.
However, he couldn't make a 5-yard pass to save his life, but like 80-yard bomb he could throw and he'll complete it.
Why'd you change the green?
Change it to to like blue for the
There you go.
Patriots.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, do you want to go? Yo, we'll do the predictions at the end. I got a couple questions.
I'm curious, like who they. Here we
What
go.
the fuck is this?
I like it. What do you expect from Drake May this season? Absolutely nothing, because he should not step on the field. That's my opinion. Drake May needs to sit and take some time. So he should not play. I don't think he should really play at all. If you want to play him maybe like toward the back last few games of the season, I just want to see improvement. I want to see better footwork. He takes care of the ball more. Because that was his big things in college. Like, his footwork is sloppy. Some of his decision-making is sloppy. He's a super athlete. Like, he's 6'4" or so, 230, runs a 4.5. Like, he's athletic, big arm. He's like Josh Allen, basically, this guy. So, but he needs to develop, really, a lot of development. So if he does come in, I want to see improvement. I want to see improved footwork, comfortable in the pocket, good decision-making. Doesn't have to be fantastic, but he just has to show signs of improvement. Because if he goes out there and just starts with bad footwork, bad decision-making, then you're going to have a problem.
All right, Max, what do you expect from Drake May this season?
Oh, I just saw they just dropped the Black Ops 6 trailer. We should do a live reaction on it.
Absolutely not.
The thing about
It's got
9/11.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw
It's a
that.
playable level, I think. I don't know. What do I expect from
I'm
Drake May
buying
this
that game.
season?
They made 9/11.
I'm buying that game. When does it come out?
Wait, I just realized. Have they come out with Black Ops 5? There's no Black Ops 5.
You're right.
That's what I was like confused about.
All right, what do you expect from Drake May this season, Max? Do you even know who Drake May is? Do you know who the New England Patriots are? Do you even know where you are right now, Max? Are you lost?
I'm just here.
I could see.
He was here for the tier list, and now he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
You can leave now.
You could leave.
I'm not
buddy.
gonna lie. I think what we do here is pretty fucking boring. But what I have to expect from Drake May this season, a lot of clapping, a lot of yeah, and a lot of woohoo.
Well, listen, I
Go
think.
team.
All right, well, thanks, Max. I'm not asking you any more questions. You're done. You're done.
You can go grab your computer.
Yeah, you go grab your computer. You can go.
It's right over there, actually.
You can go do nothing for the rest of the podcast. What do you expect from Drake May this season? I think Drake May will be a okay player.
Fuck is so
Because-
popular
My
right now.
phone. That's just freaking one group chat.
Sorry, Oscar, you won't understand, but
serious?
we have a life over here.
No, you don't. Look at you.
Trust me, this is not anything I want to be in. I'm like forced to get in this. Against
Look at him
Drake
watch
May
this
is going to be terrible.
No, that's definitely-
I think he's going to struggle this year. I don't think he's going to play very much, but I think he will play because I think Jacoby Brissett won't play very long because I think this Patriots roster is so bad.
Wait,
Like
he's back?
Their receivers are like Polk,
I thought they got some new. I thought they got new receivers.
Juju.
Polk was the guy they drafted. Was it him?
Yeah, Polk's they
The
drafted.
guy they
Juju.
drafted that said he was gonna. No, that's not. Who's the guy they drafted in like the 4th or 5th round that was like, everyone's gonna regret passing up on me. I'm the best player in this draft.
Oh, I don't know. I got to look at
I
that
don't know
depth
too
chart
much
again.
about.
Hold on.
We need to more in depth of the rosters. Look at the depth chart. That's the best way to go by it. Or projected depth chart. Polk's the Washington kid. That's why I think I'm getting confused. It's not him.
So here's right here. Demario Douglas. Okay, Juju.
Okay, so he was like the rookie last year. So they still have Jalen Reagor and a Javon Baker. I think that's.
Yeah, I
his
think
name.
that's a kid too. Their tight ends are pretty good. They got two good tight
There we
ends.
go. They got
Hunter
and
Henry.
Kendrick Bourne and no, they got they don't have any superstar receiver. They're just mid all around at receiver. Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas, KJ Osborne, Juju. They drafted Polk. They got Javon Baker,
Taekwon Thornton.
They drafted a couple years ago.
They'll never play.
Their
but-
offensive line.
But even look at their defense, dude. Outside of Matthew Judon, like
But if you do remember last year, their defense very, very good.
that's true because they had Belichick last year. Now they lost Belichick.
True. Now they got
Gonzalez, Peppers. I mean, Peppers isn't bad. Kyle Duggars. Like their secondary is not bad.
older guys.
I wouldn't say at all. But like up front, they were bad.
Judon's very good.
They were bad up front last
Christian
year.
Barmore, they just extended, right? I think he got a bag.
Yeah.
He got a big contract.
I know Devon's pretty good too.
No, this defense is. I feel like their defense can be solid because, that's how their defense. This is like a Patriots team. You know what they're going to try? They're probably going to try and run the ball as much as they can, and then just get stops and turnovers on defense.
All right, let's go. Let's pull up to our next question.
Who will step up on this team? Absolutely nobody. Nobody will step up.
Maybe LeBron. Maybe a LeBron.
Tom Brady's going to come
It
out.
was really hard to come up with the questions for the Patriots because they suck.
Tom Brady's going to come out of retirement. Who will step up on this team for the Patriots? I'm hoping Drake May steps up. Like I don't know if he'll play this year, but I'm hoping like he is their guy, and in the future he steps up. And but even if he goes in later in the season, what I'm really hoping is that actually I would like Jacoby Brissett. That's what I want. I want to see him step up. I think Jacoby Brissett's a decent quarterback. I don't think he's that bad. I think he can get the good job done, and I would like to see him step up. And maybe keep this team a little interesting for the first few weeks. Maybe they're like 2-2, 3-3 at one point. Like they just they're in like they're like, okay, maybe this team's not as bad as we thought, and like there's a bright future. And Drake May can still sit then, knowing that Brissett's gonna be good to play the whole year and not stink. Where they're like, oh, we got to try Drake May. At least they're like Brissett gives them life. But also you might be like, we want this team to be that bad so that they can get a top pick and draft like Travis Hunter or something like that.
Yeah.
Even though next year's draft, I don't think is anything special for the most part.
I'm going Ramondre Stevenson. I think he's the only offensive weapon that they really have outside of Hunter Henry. I think that's somewhat, usable and really going to play well. So I think for the Patriots, I think it has to be Ramondre Stevenson that steps up and makes an even bigger role than he had last year. I know he had a pretty good year last year, but he has to have an even better one this year. So I think
2
I would
years
say
ago he
that.
had a good year. Last year was hurt. Like he was banged up last year a lot.
That's right. It was the last
2 years ago he had a good year.
I'm not gonna lie, this Patriots podcast is a little boring. I think I'm just gonna take a nap. You call me when the Jets are up because
The Jets are up next, buddy.
We'll do the Jets. now.
That's too lazy.
All right. What's your prediction for this team, Shay?
I haven't looked too much into their schedule,
I
but
don't look at schedules. What are you doing? Okay. Let's he's making his rounds. All right. Predictions, Shay.
this team will probably end up winning. I don't remember how many games they won last year. The team probably win. I'll say like 5 games, maybe 5-12. They can win 6 games. I don't know. I haven't looked too like into the schedules yet. I kind of want to look more as we get closer to the season and make like a final like. Maybe we do like one final podcast where we do like our full out predictions, like of like how we think every team's gonna finish and like go through schedules. But I'm gonna say this team, they're probably like a 5-6 win team or so.
Okay.
Last in the AFC East, obviously. But
I think they win about 4 games this year.
yeah, 4. I think 4 to 6 range would be mine.
I'd say about 4 games they win this year. All right, let's move on to the Jets. Come on, Max. Come on back.
This is everyone's team this year, the exciting team that. Obviously, people said last year they were going to be it, but everyone's saying this year is the opportunity, hoping that the man in the middle there doesn't get hurt after like a minute of being on the field.
Yeah, I think their Jets fans should be pretty excited. Well, I think the first question is about Aaron Rodgers. Would you like to see what will the Jets look like with Aaron Rodgers? Because obviously last year they had no Aaron Rodgers.
As long as he's healthy, this team could be very good. Okay, they have. Their big issue last year was offensive line. They improved. They got Tyron Smith. They got they drafted Olu, and who's the other guy they picked up? I think it was from Seattle. The guy I can't think of his name. Was it Dwayne Brown? They got. They signed 2. Pretty sure they signed 2 tackles, and they obviously drafted Olu. So they upgraded the offensive line. Weapons. They have Garrett Wilson, up and coming star in the league. They also got Mike Williams, underrated pickup because when he's healthy, he's a very very good receiver.
Tyron Smith.
Yeah, no, Tyron Smith. Oh, and Morgan Moses. That was who they got.
Morgan
Okay.
Moses.
Elijah Vera Tucker, solid. Joe Tippmann's okay, and not sure about too much about it. But then they got Olu as their backup, but they can even move him to like a guard spot if they wanted to try this year. And they could have a solid offensive line.
Where's
this year?
I know he's gone, but what team did he go to? The rookie from a couple years ago, Mekhi Becton.
Who would know? I don't think he's been signed, honestly.
Really?
I don't know if he's anywhere. Yeah, he's been disappointing.
Giants will take him. We need every single offensive lineman
He's
possible.
like Evan Neal 2.0.
No, you can't be worse than Evan Neal. I promise you.
Well, you got to move. If you move Becton to guard, maybe he's okay. But you got to do that with Evan Neal also. But they're not going to get that through. They're both big and they can't block from the tackle.
I know.
Receiving core, the Jets got Mike Williams. That was a big upgrade. And then they drafted Malachi Corley as like their third slot guy. Xavier Gibson, their return guy. They don't really have a tight end.
They've never had. Yeah, that's why we said they should draft Brock Bowers.
Yeah, but they also need offensive line help, and they went with that.
So is Olu just going to be on the bench this year?
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with him. Obviously,
that'd be pretty disappointing to pay a rookie top money to just be on the bench. I mean, hey, the Falcons are going to do it for 4 years, so I guess.
Well, listen, they might try Olu at guard, or they might see if like one of these guys is if one of those guys gets banged up. Tyron Smith's like 35 years old, so you never know what's going to happen.
No,
to him.
no, true.
So it's always good to have offensive line depth. That's always the good thing. So.
David Bakhtiari still might be on this roster too. So
he is a free agent still, Bakhtiari, and you never know. But again, he's been hurt now for like 4 years. It feels like at this point.
Hey, Dave Bakhtiari, we'll take you too. We need everybody possible. Aaron Rodgers, I think the Jets team will be very good with Aaron Rodgers. His offense will be very good.
As long as he's healthy, because we already know this defense is top 10. This is a very good defense. This was one of the best defenses in the league last year, and didn't really lose anybody. They lost Bryce Huff, but they got Hassan Reddick. So this defense is still about the same. What they're going, they're great. Their D-line's fantastic. Good linebackers, good secondary. The team all around good. I
think this is probably the best linebacking core in the league, very close to it. C.J. Mosley
and Quincy Williams.
Yeah,
two studs. They fly around with the ball. Yeah, this defense is really good. Again, it just matters if Rodgers stays healthy. If Rodgers stays healthy. And, I forgot what we talked about. They have a generational running back in Breece Hall. He's really, really good. And if they could get... The thing with last year, teams knew they were going to run the ball because they couldn't throw the ball. But if they get a pass game going this year, Breece Hall could go for like 1,500 yards this year and have a breakout year. Because once you pass the ball to secondary, you can't run so much. You got to run more of a nickel dime defense, because Rodgers might take the top off the defense that you put in Breece Hall, and he just goes in for 1,500
I heard
yards.
the Jets still don't like their OC.
Oh, Nathaniel Hackett? Yeah. I don't know about that. But again, you have Aaron Rodgers. He calls the plays. So.
Again, we didn't really talk about much about Aaron Rodgers, but we did talk about defense, and that's the next question.
Will the Jets have the best defense in the NFL this season? I'm going to say no. I feel like this always happens. Like their defense is always good, but I feel like this year, if their offense performs how we always think their offense perform, for some reason their defense won't perform as good. I feel like it always happens with NFL teams. Like one side of the ball is either super, super good and the other side's not so good. But then if one side of the ball like gets a lot better, like the other side of the ball proceeds to not be as good. Like I don't know what it is, but like a couple years ago, I remember the Packers offense was kind of struggling, but the defense is really good. And it was like, oh, okay. But then the next year, their offense got loaded up. Their defense didn't lose anybody, but their defense got significantly worse. Like it's just like a weird how it works. I don't know. I feel like I don't think their defense will be the best in the league. That's for sure. They'll be good, but I don't think they'll be the top in the league.
I don't think they'll be the top of the league either. I think the Ravens probably will be the top in the league.
Ravens are always good.
The top of the
league. You got the Browns still are really good. Kansas City's good. San Francisco. You got there's always top defense.
A lot of good defenses. But they definitely have all around one of the best defenses in the league.
Man, I'm picking the Jets to win the division this year. I know some people.
Oh yeah, predictions.
But I think this Jets win 11, 12 games. I think the Jets 10 to 12 games would be my prediction. I can see them winning the division. Them and Miami duke it out. Obviously Buffalo's good, but Buffalo lost everybody.
Sure, there's three good teams in this division. Anybody could win them. I'm gonna go Jets coming second. I think they come in second. I think they win about 10 or 11 games. I think they're still a good team, but I think probably one more team's gonna squeak it out over them. All right, that's fine. Let's move on to Buffalo. Buffalo's interesting here. No more Diggs.
No more Diggs. No more Gabe Davis.
No more Gabe Davis.
They got Keon Coleman, one of the most interesting men in the NFL now.
Well, the first question is about Diggs. What do the Bills look like without Stephon Diggs?
Well, listen, he wasn't. Everyone was like, "Oh, we're fine," because he wasn't that good at the end of the year last year. Well, it's always good to have a top receiver when you play 17 regular season games because you could rely on him for most of those. So it's going to be interesting without him. I mean, Josh Allen will probably make it work with like these other guys, but if you play a team that's like match up straight man to man, it might be tough to for guys to get open. Then you don't have Diggs and you don't have that reliable guy. I think Keon Coleman, he's going to try and be that reliable guy, deep threat, 6'4", big, athletic, tall guy. But yeah, I think this team definitely takes not only a step back without Diggs, but they lost like a ton of guys on defense too. They had to cut so many guys to have cap space.
Dude, I think you're just talking into my next question almost every time.
Oh, really?
Before I even say, listen, I think the Bills will be fine without Stephon Diggs. I really do. This Bills team,
I don't know if they'll be able to get back to where they were last year, which is
I think they will because I think the Bills have established an identity last year of running the ball.
Well, that is true. The Bills finally realized, hey, we can, what if we actually like try and run the ball, which they haven't done for like years.
Yeah.
So like, what if we give James Cook a try? And they did, and he turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah, he turned out to be a stud. So I think the Bills will be fine.
But I can see teams sacking the box. Like they play the Jets. The Jets stack the box and just let Sauce Gardner and the old Seattle guy on the other side. I forget his name now. Why can't I remember his name? The other corner the Jets have. Why am I blanking on his name? He wears number 4, and I'm like very much blanking on his name. He used to play for Seattle, and I don't know why I can't think of his name. But like I see them going straight man to man and kind of just locking.
Jamal Adams?
No.
I'm really lost.
He used to play. He was a corner for Seattle. Now he's on the Jets, and I can't think of his name. And he was the second corner for the Jets.
I don't know.
And I don't know why I can't think of his name. But he wears number 4. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
All right. Well, let's get into the next question here for the Bills. How do you think this defense will look losing all these veterans?
I think this is a big Sean McDermott year. I think this is a big year for Sean McDermott because you lose a lot of these veteran guys. He's got younger guys. This is a defensive guy, Sean McDermott. And I think if the defense struggles this year, he's on the hot seat. It might be, hey, it's time for you to kind of get out of here. But if he can take these young guys and turn this defense into something pretty good, I think they're like, hey, we like him as our coach. Like, we're going to be good with him. So I think this is a big year for Sean McDermott to see what he could actually do as a coach because a lot of people are saying they don't think he's the best coach. The NFL's turned into an offensive-minded league. He's not an offensive-minded guy, so I'm curious what he could do with this new revamped Bills defense.
Also, Von Miller comes back this year, too.
Yeah, but he's like 50 at this point.
I know. He's still got like 3 more years left.
He got paid last year. He had like 3 total tackles last year and got paid like
6 years, 100-something million.
Yeah, he got paid like $20 million last year to have 6 tackles. Some crazy stat like that.
So we'll see what happens when Von Miller comes back this year. Because wasn't he hurt last year?
Yeah.
Or was that the year? Yeah, he was hurt last year.
No, actually, I don't think he was hurt last year. I think he was just that bad. He might have missed some games, but I think he was just that bad.
Oh, I thought he was hurt.
His name is DJ something. What's his name?
DJ Reed. Oh.
Yeah.
DJ Reed? Yes. No, not DJ Reader.
No, it's something Reed.
I think it's DJ Reed.
Is it DJ Reed? I don't know why I can't think of this and why
I have the Jets
so much because I know he wears number 4 on the Jets and their second corner.
DJ Reed.
Yes, okay. He's from Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. That might be one of the greatest names of all time. Quantez Stiggers. Did you see what happened to Brandon Eccles?
No.
Do you remember Brandon Eccles?
Brandon Eccles? No.
Do you remember like Throne when he played Madden? He had that one silver he would always put in. It was Brandon Eccles.
Really?
And then he got like arrested or something. Like something happened to him. Look up Brandon Eccles. I don't know if you can click on it. It would just give you, but go to the news. Go to his.
No, nothing on Brandon.
Something
Eccles.
happened with Brandon Eccles because I like laughed about it. I'm telling you.
All right, so how does the defense look losing all these veterans? I think the Bills will be fine. I actually think they win the division this year. Again, crazy to say. I think the Bills.
Oh yeah, Brandon Eccles loses control of sports car at 84 miles an hour. Runs motorist off road in horrifying crash. So another guy going fast and causing car accidents.
You know, the Bills last year. Let's think of the Bills last year. The Bills were everybody thought, okay, this team's probably going to lose the division. Probably going to become in third. Probably not going to make the playoffs. And what do? They make the playoffs. They win a playoff game.
They were like 5-6 at one point.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, this team's done. Then they won, or like 6-6, and they won 5 straight and won the division, beating Miami last game of the season. So yeah, they got hot at the right time. But again, what happened? They just disappointed in the playoffs again. It's going to be tough for this team without Josh Allen having a true guy to get back.
I still think they win the division. I still think this Bills team finds a way because they have the best quarterback, second best quarterback in the league in Josh Allen. So I think that the Bills find a way. I think quarterback play is the biggest thing, and that's why I take the Bills to win the division.
They might be using Josh Allen as a bowling ball this year, and he might be. I know last year they wanted to run him less. This year he might have to run more than he did 2 years ago. Like he might have to be a fullback and just take the ball and run 10 to 12 times a game.
Miami Dolphins, the last team on this list we're going to talk about today. They're probably interesting. I mean, these are your 3 best players. Very close to your 3
I would
best
disagree
players.
with that, but, you know, Tua is not that good, but that's a different story.
Who'd you put ahead of Tua?
Anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody that's not Tua. Tua holds this team back. You can say what you want about how you think
Gotta stop leading into all my questions. Gotta stop.
Can Tua lead this team at least the AFC title game? Absolutely not. He cannot take this game to an AFC title game. If he has to play in the cold weather, his hands shrivel up to like children's hands, and he scores 7 points on a fluke throw up to Tyreek Hill that he catches and scores a touchdown. They scored 7 points against the Chiefs in that freezing cold game. Tua cannot play in big games. I don't care what you say. He doesn't have a deep ball. He's dead accurate, I will say. He makes some dead accurate passes, but I've seen him also make some not so good like passes in those but for the most part, that's his one thing. But he's not athletic. He's not mobile. He doesn't do it. As Colin Cowherd says, he has no special. There's nothing about this guy that makes him special. A lot of NFL quarterbacks, they have a special to them. Josh Allen, athletic, cannon for an arm. Mahomes, the way he throws on the run, and just Tua doesn't do anything good. He's just all around meh.
All right.
And if the Dolphins want to pay this guy $50+ million, good luck. You're not doing anything with this guy.
Good luck.
Because I think he holds this team back because offensively this team is loaded with weapons. And if you put like, let me think of like a quarterback comparison. Basically, anyone with a deep ball on this team is very good, I think.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think Tua can lead them to the AFC title game. I don't think they can, but I definitely think Tua can get them to. I'll say he can get them as far as Dak gets them.
He can win a playoff game.
He can win a playoff.
He's got to
game.
hope that he gets that home field advantage though when they're playing in Miami, where it's warm weather. Because if you got to go on the road, good luck.
They would have been to the title game. Not the title game, but they would have been to the AFC divisional round last year. They would have had to play Pittsburgh in Miami.
Oh yeah. So that's as long as they were home, yeah, they would have won.
So,
then they would have lost, but like they would have won a playoff game.
Like unfortunately, they had to go to KC and.
No, actually, I don't think if they won, they would have played Buffalo.
Oh, you're right.
And they probably still would have lost to Buffalo. But
I don't know about that. At home,
it's more of a debate if they're home, not playing in freezing cold conditions or whatever. But yeah, that's like you see the Lions this year. They have 3 outdoor games the entire year.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you got to think Minnesota's
indoors. Green Bay, Chicago, and someone else. Other outdoor games. That's it. It's just crazy. And Jared Goff, like when he's indoors,
it's
phenomenal.
New York.
Numbers.
I think we're at home week 1.
Oh, is it against them? No, they're not. They're not till week 9 or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then we got to be in Minnesota week 1.
No, not Minnesota. It's the Lions.
Oh my God,
the Lions. Yeah, and that's why they showed up Jared Goff's numbers when he's indoors and outdoors. It's like insane.
I bet.
But no, yeah, this Miami team. I think I like this team. Like good offense. Mike McDaniel, one of the best young-minded head coaches, offensive minds in the league. I think we can all agree on that. He's very good. He's goofy. He's a good personality. Defensively, this team is also solid on defense. But again, I think Tua is a big problem. Will the defense be able to hold on? Will the defense be able to hold on? I think, like I said, I don't ever worry about the defense with this team. I think the defense does a decent job enough with this team, especially when their offense is that good. They should be scoring so many points. I mean, think about when they played Dallas last year. They held Dallas to like 20 points or so. I would take that all day against that Dallas offense. They held the Chiefs to 23 points or so, like 4 field goals they kicked or something against them or 5 field goals it might have even been when they played them in the playoff game. Like that's solid.
That was a cold game. I don't.
No, it was. Yeah. I'm not going to chalk that one up too. Yeah. But it just kind of shows. I mean, you have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. You just got Odell, but obviously, I think people are making that more of a big deal than it actually is. It's Odell. Like
he's going to use Mike McDaniel's going to use Odell like a freaking.
We'll see how that goes. Devon Achane, Raheem Mostert, lightning fast running backs.
Yeah. Got a lot of speed.
Yeah. And then you got Braxton Berrios and the tight end. I don't remember his name, but he's another white dude. So, you got to have a couple guys on the team. But again, I just don't think Tua is good enough. If we did a quarterback ranking, like Tua's probably, he's mid. He's like definition of mid for me. He's probably in that 15 range. I would take Brock Purdy over Tua. I would take Kyler Murray over Tua.
Okay.
There's a bunch of those guys I would take like over Tua, and I probably Tua like 15, 16.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins, I would take over Tua. Dak, obviously, I would take over Tua. But I think Tua is probably 50. He's like right in the middle of quarterbacks. Like he's not bad, but he's not good either. Like he's average starting quarterback.
All right. Predictions for the Dolphins? They finished 3rd, you think?
No, I don't know if this team can win the division, definitely. Because, again, their roster's good enough. And in the regular season, you get a lot of home games. And Tua can get you the job done in those regular season games. Now, their division's a lot tougher. You should be able to beat New England twice, obviously. The Jets are going to be a lot tougher this year, and the Bills are obviously a dogfight. I don't know what their schedule looks like exactly. But, no, again, I think this team, to me, the Jets and I would say the Bills, like the Jets, I think are 10 to 12 wins. I'd say Miami's in that same range. I'll say 9 to 11 wins for the Dolphins. And then I would say the Bills are also like that 9 to 11 range. I think we got 3 teams. They're all fighting for those spots. They could all be playoff teams. Or only one of them could be a playoff team. You never know how it's going to happen. But I'm going to go Jets, Dolphins, Bills is my standings. Jets win 11 games. Dolphins win 10. Bills win 9. Maybe I'll say Bills even win 10, but they lose a tiebreaker kind of thing. I think it's all close.
I'm going to go Bills, Jets, Dolphins, Patriots.
I think it goes either way. Yeah, obviously the Patriots. I think we've all decided the Patriots are definitely the bottom.
Patriots are definitely the bottom.
I think the Dolphins can win regular season games. However, I don't know how much I trust them in the playoffs besides a home first round game. And if they want to win and get to the AFC title game, they got to hope they get the 1 or 2 seed. Like they got to hope they're home twice. And you don't have to play the Chiefs or probably the Bengals or the Bills. You better hope you get like you win and you get a fluke second round game. I don't know if you want to go to the title game. You better hope somehow you got to be the 1 seed. You get a bye in the first round and you hope I'm trying to think of who would be a wild card team that could like pull off a crazy upset. I don't know. The Colts pull off an upset in the first round, and you get to play the Colts in the second round. That would be my how you go to the title game, and then you get smacked there. But
you get smacked.
But that's your only hope of getting there. It's really really lucky.
You get the Celtics Mickey Mouse run.
Exactly. You get the Celtics Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton cut. You get the Houston Texans without CJ Stroud run or some crazy Bengals without Joe Burrow kind of matchup.
All right, that was an episode today. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we will see you guys next time.